Tropical Hot Dog Night, votre émission musicale présentée par le Prezident Markon. C'est tous les mois sur RGB et Bram FM.
Tropical Hot Dog Night, like two flamingos in a fruit fight.
Bienvenue à Tropical Hot Dog Night, un tour de monde avec Prezident Markon à la recherche de musique perdue, la musique exotique, groovy et plutôt différente, la musique qui bouge et la musique qui enchante. Nous sommes en septembre, le long été chaud touche à sa fin et ce mois-ci, je vais vous offrir une deuxième dose de ma musique préférée dans l'esprit du hip-hop. Voici mes bonus beats, un titre que j'ai emprunté à Us 3, nous, toi.
Firm and young with a laid-back tongue. The aim is to succeed and achieve at 21. Just like Ringling Brothers, our days and astound. Captivate them, cause the prose is profound. Do it for the strong, we do it for the meek. Boom it in your Jeep, or your Honda, or your Beamer, or your Legend, or your Benz. The rave of the town to your foes and your friends. So push it along, trails we blaze. Don't deserve the gong, don't deserve the praise. The tranquility will make you unball your fist. Before we put hip-hop on a brand new twist. A brand new twist with a whole heap of mystic. So low-key that you probably missed it. But yet it's so loud that it stands in the crowd. When the guy takes the beat, they bowed. So raise up, squire, adjust your attire. We have no time to wallow in the mire. If you're on a foreign path, then let me do the lead. Join in the essence of the cool out breed. You cool out to the music cause it makes you feel serene. With the birds and the bees and all those groovy things. Like getting stomach aches when you gotta go to work. Or staring into space when you're feeling berserk. I don't really mind if it's over your head. Cause the job of resurrectors is to wake up the dead. So pay attention, it's not hard to decipher. And after the horns you can check out the Viper.
Competition, them try to come sideways, but competition, they must come straight way. Competition, them try to come sideways, but competition, they must come straight way. How's about that? It seems like it's my turn again. All through the years, my mic has been my best friend. I know some brothers wonder, can Piper really kick it? Some even wanna diss me, but why sweat it? I'm all into my music cause that's how I make tapes. Try to make hits like Kid Capri makes tapes. Me sweat another, I do my own thing. Strictly hardcore tracks, not a new jack swing. I grew up as a Christian, so to God I give thanks. Collect my banks, listen to Shabba Ranks. I sing and chat, I do all of that. It's 1991 and I refuse to come back. I take off my hat to other crews that tend to rock, but the low end theory's here. It's time to wreck shop. I got tip and shot, so whom shall I fear? Stop, look, and listen, but please don't stare. Suggest to the store and buy the LP on Drive RCA, cassettes and CDs, produced and arranged by the four-man crew. And Skeff Anselm, he gets props too. Make sure you have a system with some fat house speakers so the new can rock from Boston Master Pequa. Cause where I come from, quality is job one, and everybody up on it, you know we get the job done. So peace to that crew, and peace to this crew. Bring on the tour, we'll see you at a theater nearest you.
Hey yo, but wait, back it up. Easy, back it up. Please let the abstract embellish on the cut. Back and forth just like a cameo song. If you dig this joint, then please come dance along to the music, cause it's done just for the mind. Now I gotta scat and get mine. Underline the jazz. The what? The jazz move that for the chop originates. That feeling of pizzazz. It's a universal sound. Bless the bumpers on the ground and the 1-6 below. You didn't have to go. Some say that I'm eccentric cause I once had an orgy. And sometimes for breakfast I eat grits and porgies. If this is a stinker, then call me a skunk, I ask. Now check it out, all my peoples in Queens, you don't stop. Now all my peoples in Brooklyn, you don't stop. And all my peoples uptown, you don't stop. That includes the Bronx and Harlem, you don't stop. Now to that girl Ramel, you don't stop. I said because ladies first, you don't stop. And to the JBs, you don't stop. And De La Soul, you don't stop. And to my brand Nubians, you don't stop. And to my leaders of the new, you don't stop. And to my man Large Professor, you don't stop. Rock for the beat, you don't stop. Everybody in the place, you don't stop. You keep it on to the rhythm, you don't stop.
Tout d'abord, Us Three, Nous, Toi, avec Enough, bonus beats, entre guillemets. Un groupe de hip-hop britannique avec un morceau tiré de leur troisième album, je crois, An Ordinary Day in an Unusual Place. Ensuite, vous avez entendu le puissant A Tribe Called Quest avec Jazz We've Got, tiré de leur anthology. Can I Kick It? Yes, you can. J'adore la voix principale de Q-Tip. Le voici maintenant en solo.
Let's talk about these things we see. Walking across the land and see the thing. Let's talk about these joints we got. Everybody get down. Let's talk about these things we see. Make it jump, talk about these joints again. Hey. Let's talk about these rules of brain and the things we take and the jobs we hold and the land is stole and the fucking too and the love for you and the things we do and the things. Let's talk about these rules of brain and the things we take and the jobs we hold and the land is stole and the fucking too and the love for you and the things we do and the things. Let's talk about these rules of brain and the things we take and the jobs we hold and the land is stole and the fucking too and the love for you and the things we do and the things. Let's talk about these rules of brain and the things we take and the jobs we hold and the land is stole and the fucking too and the love for you and the things we do and the things. I puff L's with ladies and gentlemen. I break spells with faith in the burst of wind. Others talk, but what they talk about? Who can walk and live what they walk about? A calm head in the middle of wartime. People go down just so they can get more shine. Girl, wave your flag and surrender your faculty. Niggas got G, but it's not really Mac to me. Keep it scorched like when killers let off they got. You walking on me, guaranteed you be crawling back. Abstract, see your life just like a kitten do. 9 lives living, one more for I'm fucking through. Dogs don't eat enough, increase they feet in time. I'll be damned if a mutt start eating mine. Let's stay clubbed out, the moon just makes it hard. Pants grip your ass and I hope they don't fall apart. Look around you, tell me who else is shining, girl. Fat rapping cats on my dick, they just whining, girl. That's just the magnetism that a Queens fella has. Range Rovertism and he frontin' with his Lexus ass. But watch, I'ma drive to a Bronco. See me in your Bentley, nigga, just honk, yo. And just know that your man Tip can get that. And just know that I don't really wet that. And just know that this nigga here flips tracks. Uma, grooms ya, payment, slip that. The illest regiment is what I represent. Get us, man, you gon' see the way gorillas vent. Mac time, I need a diamond, at least a friend. I fit a law, he has no start and he has no end. We raise the roof up and tear the fucker off. Bucking hard like the Coast Guard. Who saw? Just talk about these rules of break, and the things we take, and the jobs we hold, and the land is stole, and the fucking too, and the love for you, and the things we do, and the things. Just talk about these rules of break, and the things we take, and the jobs we hold, and the land is stole, and the fucking too, and the love for you, and the things we do, and the things. Just talk about these rules of break, and the things we take, and the jobs we hold, and the land is stole, and the fucking too, and the love for you, and the things we do, and the things. Just talk about these rules of break, and the things we take, and the jobs we hold, and the land is stole, and the fucking too, and the love for you, and the things we do, and the things. Just talk about these rules of break, and the things we take, and the jobs we hold, and the land is stole, and the fucking too, and the love for you, and the things we do, and the things. Just talk about these rules of break, and the things we take, and the jobs we hold, and the land is stole, and the fucking too, and the love for you, and the things we do.
My face is leaned upon her and blocks her Coptic smile. She got the understated, she got the car crash hands, she got my size 10 meat hooks, she got the Ganges tongue, she knows the lawless shamans, she walks a modal mile. I stay submerged for 2 days, I might go back for 3. I'm backing off till morning to follow baseline leads. I'm standing still on 10th Street, I'm not the only one. I want the night to stretch us, there's plenty left to know. A million marches, I got a million hands. It's all just blistered slipstream, it's all just space to run. I pull up but a hamstring, I'm looking homatides. I clean the carpet scrapings, I'm not the only one. Upon me, we walk the river miles, the ageless city waiting in gospel bus stop eyes. You're asking modern reason, she ran some freestyle flow. She not the only one to, I'm not the only one. Dread upon her, she wait but not for I. I try to sky for reason, it just won't trust me still. I know there's more I see, I know there's more to tell. She wait down by the river, she knows what keeps it well.
Deux morceaux superbes, tous deux tirés d'une compilation du Ministry of Sound intitulée Late Night Sessions. Il s'agissait de Coupe, un duo de jazz électronique suédois avec Modal Mile, Et avant cela, le grand Q-tip de A Tribe Called Quest avec Things We Do, les choses que nous faisons. Vous écoutez Tropical Hot Dog Night avec Prezident Markon sur Radio Grand Brive et Bram FM de Toul. Quelque chose maintenant un peu plus français.
that gets all the money. All the money. Yeah, that's right.
A fat funky fruit with a whole lot of tang. A little something called doing our own thing. Breaking the beat, others wish they broke. Baseline so dope that you just might choke. Don't bite on something that you can't chew. And don't trail behind when I'm coming through. Frontin' the feel that you really can't feel. Cause you're trying to feel what's on my reel to reel. A tree is growing. Can't you see what I see? A ripe new fruit to boot. We count to 10 before we pass the coots. Now that's family. Equipped with the brothers and the sisters and the sisters and the brothers and all the others with the funky flares, the bugged out hairs. It's the life of Riley. I'm really ready, gazing at the gala-filled rap. The cool June bugs, the wicks, the wax. Praise the rhythms for what it be, and praise the Lord for the JBs. We're doing our own thing. 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 We're doing our own thing.
Isn't it cool when you cut your hand and the blood is red instead of sellout green? This is not music for an R&B mind. This is flower intertwined with a vine.
In other words, this is raw.
You see what I mean, or see what Grandpa Bam saw? The funk we transmit is unstable. One condition if I am able to say.
Yes, you may.
Well, hey, let's get on with it. Vocal confetti is thrown, sometimes spit it out the vents of hecklers and fans. Either which way, they all hop on the band. The band, the band. Here comes the band, a tribe of fingers all on one hand. Me, myself, and I is dark. Moni love, the mouthpiece is now yours to spark.
Sister Moni, the only one here who missed the plane back to London. Resided with my brothers and I learned a lot from them. About the groove, how to be smooth and plain funky. And sometimes rated it's kinda funky, but it's cool. For we are beyond the stereotype. Coordination crazy, but still it sounds hype. Rocking off and on beat, and I do believe I'm right.
You're right.
Am I wrong?
Yes.
Don't be mad, be glad I missed the plane. I'm staying with my brothers Jungle Soul and the tribe I'm saying. Funky, funky rhymes that always stay in swing. I believe we doing our own thing.
Doing it. We're doing our own thing. Doing it. We're doing our own thing. Doing it. We're doing our own thing. Doing it. We're doing our own thing.
Well, my family sets all the trends from soul to solar to loose ends. A&R men sign groups like them.
Cause that's where the money's at, honey.
Yeah, the industry's filled with copycats. R&B mixed with sloppy raps. Tribes like us always open doors. But what for? So you can get yours? You ain't into it, all you want is profit. So I ask you please to stop it. Leave me alone, get off my bone. Cause I'm doing my own.
A new seed, a new breed, a new menu to feed the greed. A new pair of boots for a new piece of butt. Sweet daddy, are you there?
Sammy B is on the cut.
Spinning back for a rap that's laid back. Ready to kick back those who give no slack. I may rock a rhyme or may start to sing, but still I'm doing my own thing.
In comes the mood of jungle and daisies. Play the saying, let the vibes raise me. All hold hands and let's walk about. Form a circle and talk about. Don't follow the path that we're stepping. Truth to the soul's what I'm cramming. Reasons for this is the family stronger, like Bob Marley said. Seeing's believing, so see and believe. And let the groove of the new proceed. A whole bunch of love, peace signs, and fun. So let's do what's got to be done, you know?
Well, personally, I feel, you know, we doing our own thing, you know, not stereotype or anything like that. And I believe that's a healthy thing to do. What do you think?
Right now, I feel that the native tongue begun. So, you know, we gotta move on.
I don't see anything wrong with what we doing.
Yeah,
Just got to bring back the funk. I feel like doing my own thing, you know. We can black fog if we want to.
We pass the coolers, you can have some cake and have fun and just keep on doing all right.
I think I can talk about and look at my movies, blood like a freak, just like your mama.
Ah, superbe. Jungle Brothers avec Doing Our Own Thing. Faisons notre propre chose. Extrait d'une compilation best-of. Mais vous avez d'abord entendu le Julien Dayan Quintet avec DJ Bors et Big Town Scenery, tiré d'un très bon album de jazz moderne intitulé French Paradox. Voici un autre morceau français, mais probablement plus connu.
Regarde à la contrebasse, MC Solaar contre la pensée basse. Le boss il se pose.
Paris, 1994. Quand
Dieu créa l'homme, tout était beau comme les yeux d'une nonne, un beau matin d'automne, puis elle croqua la pomme, donc s'additionne dans l'histoire de l'homme les recherches de sérum. L'homme est comme un ange en danger, que les eaux du Gange veulent changer. L'argent de ce morceau aura pour utilité d'aider de Tanger à Angers un ange en danger. Je me dois d'être courtois, tu te demandes pourquoi? Parce que ma cause est noble. Voilà, c'est grâce à l'héritage jazz que l'homme singe devient l'homme sage. J'ai l'âge de 10 ans quand je demande à ma maman pourquoi tant de mal dans le monde des grands. C'était cool à l'époque avec mon short et mes potes. Désormais quand je suis croque je pense aux spots sur les capotes. J'espère que cela va changer. Un ange est en danger. Pour terminer, je remercie mon sponsor, à savoir mon esprit et mon corps. L'homme que le nomme tout simplement Ron Carter. Pense à la descendance, à contrebasse, c'est un pacemaker. Hip-hop non-stop plus jazz, pas naze. Live, pas samplé dans un disque d'occasion. Nous avons fait notre part, le ciel peut juger pour tenter de sauver un ange en danger. Un ange en danger. Un ange en danger.
Yeah.
Like cocaine, but how am I gonna live my life?
safest number, then I'm thinking some more about all the times that I neglected, making sure that I was protected. They took my blood with an anonymous number. 2 weeks, waiting, wondering, should've done this a long time ago. A lot of excuses why I couldn't go. I know these things and these things I must know, but it's better to know than to not know. But how am I gonna live my life if I'm positive? Is it gonna be a negative? Or how am I gonna live my life if I'm positive? But how am I gonna live my life if I'm positive? Is it gonna be a negative? But how am I gonna live my life if I'm positive? Who they slept with. I think about life and immortality. What's the first thing I do if I'm HIV? I have a cry and tell my mother. Get on the phone, call my past lovers. I never thought about infecting another. The times that I said, don't bother. Was it really all that magic? The times I didn't use a prophylactic. Will my whole life have to change? Will my whole life remain the same? Sometimes it makes me wanna shout. All these things too hard to think about. A day to laugh, a day to cry, a day to live and a day to die. Till I find out I may wonder, but I'm not gonna live my life 6 feet under. Cause how am I gonna live my life if I'm positive? Is it gonna be a negative? But how am I gonna live my life if I'm positive? But how am I gonna live my life if I'm positive? Is it gonna be a negative? But how am I gonna live my life if I'm positive?
Mikey, 2 morceaux tirés d'un album réalisé au profit des associations caritatives de lutte contre le sida, Stolen Moments, Red Hot and Cool. Il s'agissait de Michael Franti avec Spearhead et Positive, précédé par MC Solaar, bien sûr, avec le tout-puissant Ron Carter à la contrebasse, un ange en danger. 2 morceaux maintenant mettant en vedette la voix du romancier et poète trinidadien Anthony Joseph.
I wish to tear myself bodily from this feeling. And so we part along hill tracks, out from blue verandas and skywards up, walking. Unless I break back down without a glance around. Unless she runs back up and stands before me like a dream on that dirt road, with the sun in her eyes, until the kiss that she kisses me with is the saddest kiss I have ever known. In her dream, she said that she became a mermaid, hid behind a silk screen and parallax, in the back room of some old frolic house, until a merman comes and frees her from her shame with his blindness and the water of his lips. And she falls into the swoon pools that were once the deepest, bluest eyes. Unless I break back down without a glance around. Unless she runs back up and stands before me there and kisses me with the saddest kiss I have ever known. Until she runs back down. Unless I break back down without a glance around. Yeah, yeah. Unless I break back down. Unless she runs back up. Call me Neckbone, I'm a man, and this is how one day I burned down the brewery. 6th of July, 1989. The foreman come, he said, Neckbone, you're late again. He said, Neckbone. I said, yeah. He said, bring your black ass here and clean up this shit for me. I said, boss man. He said, yes. I say, it's work I come to work, you know, but mind how you talk to me. And then 2 bone come out.
Yeah. They never tell you bucket bottom must drop off. You feel you bad, but a bottom can bottom. And I don't wanna hear your nonsense in my head. I know you vex, but I'm too big for this now. So I don't wanna hear your roar in my brain. I know you vex, but I'm too big for this now. So I don't wanna hear your old man talk again.
In Jamaica, I make a jail. I bat a man one day, and they charge me with battery. In St. Kitts, I beat police. I used to smoke hard weed in church till they charged me with blasphemy. They say neck bone. I say yeah. This is how one day I burned down the brewery. Well, we wrestle upright like dog till I strike a match in there and mash up that industry. I say, boss man, your free paper bun, run!
They never tell you bucket bottom must drop off. You feel you bad, but I'm bad and then bottom. And I don't wanna hear your nonsense in my head. I know you friends, but I do great for things now. So I don't wanna hear you rah-rah in my brain. I know you vex, but I do great for things now. So I don't wanna hear your old man talk again.
Splendide Anthony Joseph avec Neckbone, extrait de son album solo Caribbean Roots. Vous l'avez d'abord entendu avec le saxophoniste et harmoniciste Robert Aaron dans The Saddest Kiss, la bise la plus triste, extrait de l'album Trouble Man de ce dernier. Vous écoutez Tropical Hot Dog Night avec Prezident Markon sur Radio Grand Brive et Bram FM de Toul. Quelques sisters maintenant, deux héroïnes de hypocrisy. Ah non, non, pas Monsieur Joseph. Excusez-moi.
They burn with fear, for your love that crowns may crucify. When we make love, when we make love, do you hear me? Can you taste my pain? For love has no other desire but to fulfill itself, but to deny yourself the pleasure of that pain is to love, oh so selfishly. I will not exchange the sorrows of my heart for the joys of the multitude, and I will not have the tears that sadness makes to flow from my every part turn to laughter. When we make love, I feel it so deeply. When we make love, I cry, I cry. When you kiss me, my lips, they burn with fear. For even love that crowns may crucify. When we make love, when we make love. When we make love, I feel you so deeply. When we make love, I feel you so deeply. Your heart laid captive in a cage, fashioned by your fear. And I stood there, not knowing what to say. You have so many lovers, yet I alone love you. Far beyond any fairy tale. I would not exchange the sorrows of my heart for the joys of the multitude. And I would not have the tears that sadness makes to flow from my every part and the laughter. When we make love, I feel it so deeply. When we make love, I cry. When you kiss me, my lips, they burn with fear. For even a love that crowns may crucify. In the cradle of creation, between the hands of love, I've died. And there you were, I was warmed amidst the gaze of your eyes. Our minds in need of understanding. Our bodies betrayed by time. When we make love, when we make love, I feel it so deeply. When we make love, when we make love, when we make love, I feel you so deeply. When we make love, when we make love.
Listen good and give the best advice that I can give. So, what's up with you this time? Your honey took a dive and now he's playing with your mind. Oh no, this cannot be accepted. The feelings that belong to you must be protected. Hold up, time out, I shout. Get it together, sister. Tell her to be not so this the mister. It's a shame the way you mess around with my heart. It's a shame the way you hurt me. It's a shame the way you mess around with my heart. It's a shame. Get back on your feet, please. I'm begging you to check out on your own knees. Don't let nobody see you in a state of grieving over the brother. There's another possibility, which is for you to work out where you went wrong. I guarantee to you that it will not take long for you to make your mind up if the two of you belong. You know where honey's head at and where he's coming from. Get it out your system, don't be another victim. This took the nerve, oh boy, he really picked him. What do you know? It's time for you to show you're not sleeping. A progress report on the two of you you're keeping. Peeking through the peephole to see if honey's sneaking. You estimated right that night the other weekend. Collectively the facts should conclude the decision. You called the brother in a terrible disposition. It's a shame the way you mess around.
Moaning Love, la rappeuse britannique dont le vrai nom est Simone Johnson, avec sa reprise du tube Motown It's a Shame des Detroit Spinners, extrait de son premier album sorti en 1990, Down to Earth. Vous l'avez déjà entendu avec les Jungle Brothers. Avant cela, vous avez entendu la grande chanteuse, productrice et bassiste de Brooklyn, Me'Shell Ndegéocello, avec A Tear and a Smile, une larme et un sourire. Extrait de l'un de ses premiers albums, Peace Beyond Passion. Bon, il faut partir. Vous avez écouté Tropical Hot Dog Night avec Prezident Markon sur Radio Grand Brive et Bram FM de Toul. Je vous laisse avec un extrait de poésie dub poetry, du merveilleux Linton Kwesi Johnson de Londres. Au revoir, merci d'avoir écouté et merci de votre compréhension. On se voit en octobre.
Innocent and the fool could pass for twin, but horse a horse and mule a mule. Marga mean marga, it no mean slim. Yet the two of them in common share something. Them is often confused and get used. Them is often criticized and compromised. Them is often vilified and reviled. Them is often found guilty without being tried. One thing set the two of them far apart though. The innocent we have a doubt, check things out, and maybe find out. But the fool, sure. Innocent and the fool could pass for twin, but like a like and love a love. A pigeon is a pigeon and a dove is a dove. Yet the two of them in common share something. Them is often anticipated and lay-weighted. Them is often patronized and penalized. Them is often pacified and isolated. Them is often castigated and implicated. One thing set the two of them far apart though. The innocent we have a doubt, check things out, and maybe find out. But the fool, sure. Innocent and the fool could pass for twin, But a rat is a rat, and a mouse is a mouse. A flea is a flea, and a louse is a louse. Yet the two of them in common share something. Them is often decried and denied. Them is often ridiculed and downgraded. Them is sometimes congratulated and celebrated. Them is sometimes surprised and elated. But as you might have already guessed, them is often found wanting more or less.